Howdy, chat. What's up, Big Papa? So I'm going to stream tonight. Not sure how long, but just to make up for not being here last night, I took a nap, and it ended up being a long nap. So I'll I'll stream tonight in a little bit instead. I got milk to sell. I got some weeds to kill, and if I get all that stuff done, I might switch over and do some modding, which involves adding the new object barn to the maps and shed pack and stuff to close out the stream. So that's what's on tap for tonight. We'll see what we get done. But welcome everyone. Yeah, I got some weeds growing in my soybeans. Nip them in the butt. Hey, Red Dirt. How's it going? It's been a busy week for me being on retirement. I'm telling you. Giants needs to stop putting out good stuff that makes me want to come back and fix a bunch of stuff and add a bunch of stuff. It's Friday. That is true. It is Friday. Yeah, I had a busy week. I had to come back from hibernation, retirement, layoff, do a bunch of map updates, fix a bunch of stuff that I found after playing on them for a while. Thought I had it all in the bag, and then lo and behold, Giants releases out this object storage barn script, and I'm like, yep, guess next week's gonna be busy too. Awesome, Red Dirt. Yeah, there'll be one more round of updates because I'm going to add the object barn in. I have it in this map and it's been working. I'll be using it a little bit here in a little bit, and actually a few minutes, as soon as I bring my truck back up north. Because I got to refill up the kitchens for the cow barn. So I'm going to be calling some bales out and feeding them. So yeah, that object barn script or object storage that they've implemented is amazing. That's a game changer for consoles and PC, where you can actually get the bales off the map and reduce your bale lag, and you don't really have to worry about a bale limit at this point no more either. You just keep putting down barns.
You still have 200 on old gen consoles, but
Oh really? They still only allow that?
as long as it's in a barn, though, it doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what I thought. As long
So
as
you
you
can
put.
only have 200 active on your map.
Yep.
So if you have 200 on a field and you have 200 in a barn, you cannot pull out of your barn.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta put a. Yeah. Essentially, you gotta
You
put.
got to take one off the field, put it in a barn, then you can pull out of the barn.
Yep. Yeah, there can only be 200 bales on your map at any given time, but if you put them in the barn, then they are essentially not existent on the map.
It's almost like that Russian script in, was it 17? You could put vehicles in the barn, close the door, and the vehicles disappeared.
Yeah.
They weren't counted towards your wheel count on the map.
Yep. Yeah, it's a amazing, and it's pretty simple. I mean, it took me hour to implement it into my bale barn. After I asked them and said, hey, you know what? I would really like to have that, Giants. Are you guys okay with me implementing that into one of my barns I use on my maps? And they're like, yeah, go ahead. I'm like, sweet. Call it done. Sent me a DM. All right, let me take a look. Let me not put my truck in the ditch first. Let's see here.
Morning, by the way, Red.
That's a light pole. Oh. Well, thank you, Red. I did not get that, but I I do now. Thank you very much. And by playing the maps, I've realized that the facilities here, the productions have very small capacities, so that's why I just, when I did my update before my last updates, I made this sell point sell everything, so if you have excess stuff, you can sell it at the farmer market, and it'll take everything. And it's roughly the same prices, I figured out to keep it that way. Oh, okay, Leo. Thank you for the heads up. I'll check it out after the stream. But yeah, I mean it's the shed pack. Whew, that was. I thought for sure I had at least one more round go on that yet, because I didn't know if what I did was gonna be what they were looking for, and I guess it was. So, which is amazing. Now you can use those beautiful red barns on any map that you want, and soon you'll be able to use the one of the what I call the bale barn now. Will have the it'll still be the bale barn by itself. What I'm gonna basically do is duplicate that i3D, rename it to bale barn storage i3D, and then I'll put the object storage script into it, and the triggers and all that stuff from Giants' barn into that barn. So there's essentially be two of the barns. One is the original barn, and the other one will be in the silo section of your building menu as bale barn with storage is what it'll be labeled, so that way you can tell each one apart. And the one you'll be able to put, you know, stack it yourself, or buy the one with the storage and have it auto stacked for you. That way you still have both options available to you, however you want to play the game. That's how I plan on setting it up for all the maps and the uh, the shed pack. So, but yeah, I mean, I watched DJ's Farm Sim News today, and he poked a little fun at me, which I kind of chuckled and laughed about, because for someone who retired, he sure is pretty active in the community still, modding stuff. I was like, yeah, Giants keep putting out stuff that's really awesome, and I want to have it on my maps for everybody to have with. So, and I said I would support my maps through the life of 22. So I'm upholding my end of that. I'm just not creating any new maps. I'm just maintaining the ones I got and continuing to update them with things that come out that I want to play with on the maps with. So
Just tell him next time you're trying to be Michael Jordan or what is it? Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, um, Mark Martin. Who else was it? Who else retired about 100 times and then went back to the sport?
alrighty, shorty. Yeah, take her easy, man. It's no worries. I kind of just decided to stream tonight, just kind of on a whim, because well, I slept through last night's stream, so not actually was streaming and sleeping. I just fell asleep and Next thing you know, I knew it was like almost 10 o'clock, and I'm like, well, there goes that. Need somebody to make auto drive course? Yeah, that's not me. I would assume the auto drive guy will eventually have something out. I mean, it's a 4X map. It's gonna take them a while, and yeah, I assume at some point they will probably. They've done it on all my other maps, and I would assume at some point they'll get around to doing this map too for everybody. And hey, Whitefield, how's it going? McKnight, how you doing? So yeah, this is the preemptive barn. I know some of you have probably seen it, and some maybe not have seen it. But this is my testing phase. So this is the barn. There's the bales that are stacked into here. Trigger to put them in. Trigger to call them back out. Um, right now I got my straw bales and alfalfa bales in here, and it tells you down there in the lower corner. It tells you I have a 600 bale capacity inside this barn. And right now I'm 95 bales are in there. So I'm probably going to reduce that a little bit. With my calculations of figuring if I stack 4 high all the way out to the door, I get about 485 bales if I use the big bales, or big round bales like I got in here now. So I'm going to set the capacity at 500, just because that's what I feel is a fair amount that's realistic of what you could stack inside this barn. Even though the standard scripting for the object only stacks the bales 2 high for round bales. I think it does 3 high for the big squares. Um, but I'm figuring essentially if you were to stack it to the roof, that's how many you could fit in this barn. So that's how I'm gonna do it. Hopefully Giants is okay with me upping the capacity because it's not actually in theirs. I had to add that into the script or into the XML for it, but it's just a simple adding a couple extra lines in there to get that to work like that.
So if theirs doesn't have a capacity in it, how does it work?
I'm master of the mechanical scripting.
Okay.
Trial and error.
I just
And
figured. I just figured theirs has, where it
yeah,
says its capacity.
theirs is run off of they've built a Lua for the game to do what it's doing, and then their XML is calling through it. Like everything on
Oh,
the game is run through a Lua.
yeah.
And then XML is what drives that Lua to do what it needs to do what it needs to do. I don't understand how it all works entirely on the Lua side because Luas are really confusing with if then that this then whatever kind of thing. XML is more straightforward. It's either that or it's not. Matt Lack, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. It's weird that it doesn't do the intersections from the traffic splines though. Yeah, I don't know, Gordy. I don't know at all how that even works. Um, I know that in this map there is close to 300 splines to deal with the traffic in the AI. Um, and I actually left out probably another 60 of them for all the culverts are. Most of my smaller maps, they all have AI splines in and out of the fields on the culverts. I got tired of doing splines, so I didn't do them on this map. Once you do that many splines, it's to the point where you're going spline crazy, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. I'm done with splines. Um, but it still plays. I mean, it still works. Just that you will notice that sometimes the vehicles don't want to path to the field because or they'll path weirdly through like the neighbor's yard to get to the field instead of using a culvert. And that's essentially why, is because I just got lazy and didn't want to put another 60 to 80 splines roughly into the map for AI to control things.
To answer his question, AutoDrive never took turns off splines.
Oh, it doesn't?
Even in 19, when you spline the entire map, when you came in with AutoDrive and had it render the courses, it didn't know how to deal with intersections.
Oh, okay.
When AutoDrive generates its courses, it only knows straight lines. I've never yet seen AutoDrive actually go in and put a curve in on an auto generation.
Oh.
It only sees from point A to point B.
Point A
That's
to
it,
point B, yeah, straight
and it
lines.
doesn't figure out how to get to point C if it is on the other side of a wall, kind of deal.
Yep.
Which isn't, if you know anything about AutoDrive, it isn't hard to put the splines back through the intersection, because it's literally just make like 3 bumps or 4 bumps to make the turn. But for whatever reason, AutoDrive just can't figure it out. And hey, Big Papa, sorry I didn't answer you. I've literally spent the last 3 days in a loader. I was lucky to remember my own name yesterday, let alone anything else.
Good on mineral feed. I love this auto feeder. Just fill the kitchen up and let it do its thing. Looks like I'm gonna need some more silage, so this pile's getting a little low. Yep. So we'll feed these guys up and then we'll work on getting the crops tended to here. Get out my big loader and bucket. So there will be one more round of updates from me, unless Giant surprises us with some more cool stuff that I want to add to the map. No, it looks like maybe J-Man's going to take care of the spraying then.
Maybe they'll add pineapple.
No sense spraying that field, J-Man. There's no weeds in that field. Oh, they have pineapple. You guys and your pineapple.
It is my safe word.
This is a very nice loader. One of the best loaders in the game, if you ask me. It's got the butt weight to actually do stuff.
It's just a typical Volvo.
Yeah, this silage fish is gonna work out. That bit has got some. I got a whole year's worth of storage in there yet, easily. I'm half thinking about maybe when I do get this emptied, I'll put 2 of the littler ones down, so that way I can have a rotational. Because once this pit's empty, I got a full day of waiting for a new pit to ferment. And this way, if I'm caught in between a season, I don't have to wait a whole year to get corn silage again. So I might have to, when I get down low, I might have to empty this pit out, place down 2 of the little pits, and then fill it back in, and then chop corn for the other one for I have it rotating. Otherwise, it could potentially run out of silage at some point, half of a year or a year before I get more.
Market idea. Just can't you wrap alfalfa to make silage?
What's that?
Can you wrap
yes.
alfalfa to make silage?
Yep, you can wrap the wet alfalfa. You can't wrap dry alfalfa. So if you tedder it,
Yeah,
you're
so it
done.
can't be tethered.
Yeah. If you tedder it, you're done. It's only gonna be a dry bale.
Yeah.
Bong squirrel. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
How to trade money in game? I still have a full field down there at 90 to cut. Keep a barn full of silage bales for you.
Yeah, there you go. That would work. Keep one barn full of silage bales, and if I run out, I got a source I can go buy it from to get me through. Alright, let's see. I think this one had, I think this was pretty low on hay. Yeah, that pile's pretty small. That straw pile, what's in this bale yet? Can't tell. Have to pick it up first. This is how I know when this pit's full, because it actually dumps it on the ground in front of it. I just scoop that up and dump it back in when it gets using it. So we need at least a couple hay bales down there. And it looks like we could maybe use a straw bale and a hay bale down here, potentially. 8,000.
Mr. Gordy, what barn are you asking about? Or building?
Yeah, that's the cow shed. The freestall barn is actually from Crooked Creek. All I've done to it is added the Lely vector system to it and cranked up the capacity so it can handle 300 cows. So right now I have 160 cows in here, and I'm at max food depositing already at 247,000. So it's already kept up with that many cows. It should keep up with 300 in my testing. That's I basically cranked it all up so that way it overproduces feed, and when it's full, it just doesn't, it doesn't operate, doesn't use anything up. But that way, I'm guaranteed to make sure that it can handle 300 cows when it mixes. Let's see, call out. Let's call out 4 hay bales and 3 straw. We'll preload them if we need be. So round bale alfalfa, we want 4. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe I put back instead of start. Let's try that again. Okay, yeah, I hit the wrong button. Whew, scared me for a minute there. I thought I broke it. Call 3 of them out. Yeah, Big Papa hit escape. Woo! Wish that liquid spreader would go to council. Yeah. That liquid spreader is way too detailed. The file size is actually giving a warning that it's too big for council, so in its current state it would never get to council because it's just too big of a model. But it is a very, very well done slurry tanker. Okay, yep, didn't take them both. Good. That could be preset there for them. These barns sure do take the work out of stacking. I'll tell you what. Ooh, almost pushed it back in the trigger. I'm gonna miss stacking bales. Not. I was getting really good at it though. Oh, that one took 2. Okay, so we'll get 2 more out. Run 2 of the exact same version in person? That is awesome. Yeah, they're nice tanks. Oops, wrong button. J, not H. Gotta hit J. Howdy, howdy, Pleasant View. How's it going? Alright, need 2 more hay bales yet, and then we're good for that. Cows are pretty much taken care of. She'll go here and do this. Hay bales. I need 2. Thank you. Oop. Just doing some testing? Nice. What you working on? Gleaner and Alice? Nice. Yep, there we go. Those are preloaded. Good to go. Patient number 9. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. My moo must be broken again. Yes, I am Taylor Farms, the mapper who created these maps. Frankenmuth, Prairie, Michigan, Prairie 4X, Frankenmuth 4X. That is me. Let's see, what else is I? Oh, I guess
Is it
that's all I
you, or are
need.
you just the actor that plays
Oh,
Taylor for them?
yes, that's correct. I am just the voice of the the guy behind the scenes. I am just a fill-in.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm just a fill-in. I'm PR. I'm not the person. I am just a PR, public relations.
I blame McKnight. It's all his fault.
Wait, what? What did I do?
Did you make it home yet?
Rowdy Bobby, no, I did not make those cow barns. Those freestyle cow barns are Crooked Creek Modding's cow barns. All I've done to them is add this Lely Vector robotic milking, or not milking, robotic feeding system to them. That's the only thing I've done to them. The barns themselves were made by Crooked Creek. I also blame McKnight.
Who said that?
Richard
Rich.
Dower.
Run, Richard, run!
Yeah, feed the doggy. I think. Try to at least. Come on. Maybe I can't feed him.
I am in Blender modeling,
Can't feed my dog anymore. Did he die?
doing my business.
I think it's on
Where's my dog?
probably in an hour or so.
I seem to have lost my dog. Can't you whistle for him? Could pick up the ball, maybe. Huh. Well, it was a nice dog. Maybe it'll come back.
My dog.
It's
my,
funny is as you said that,
my
the
dog.
birds flew right above my tractor cab. So as you picked up the ball and said that, it looked like, you know, your dog took off running.
Yeah, my dog's missing.
If that's the case. He was down playing with Phil's.
It's missing. What's this? Oh, liquid fertilizer. I see. Well, we don't really need that. Where'd my flat trailer? Did I sell my flat back? Flat deck? I did, didn't I? That was dumb.
Was it a black one?
Yeah.
So that's the first one I bought when I joined the server.
Oh, was it on sale?
Yeah.
Shit, that was mine.
Oh, if you want it back, I know where it is. Currently sitting here over full of bales at field 33.
Something sticking through that barn.
Quick,
Oh,
Axe,
yeah,
go fill
okay.
that trailer with bales.
You almost done over there, JJ?
Yeah, it's literally quarter past. Are you even halfway yet?
4,000 milk. That ain't worth hauling yet.
I'm not to the house yet.
Straws maxed out. Yeah, these guys are good to go. Hay is 15, 150,000. These guys are good to go. Mineral feed's a little low, but that'll be enough to get through another day yet easily. Was it easy adding the auto feeder to it? Yeah. The hardest part was redoing the spline that the robot follows. So these feeders actually, some might know this, some might not, but the feeder actually doesn't feed. It is just a visual representation. Um, the feeding is all done internally through the XML, and it automatically adds it to the barn on an hourly basis. The robot feeder just goes through the motions and makes it appear, quote unquote, like it's feeding, but it's really just animation. You could actually get rid of the robot track and keep it in the shed the whole time, and it still will feed the barns. It just won't actually do anything else. So, but I have it set up so it goes, it comes out, comes down this lane here, turns the corner here, comes up through here, goes down the center aisle, feeds as it's going down, and it goes out that end of the barn and back around to its home. That was the most pain in the butt part. Otherwise, it's just XML scripting, copying stuff over from the game, from Giants' base stuff. And then in the map, I have the cows and stuff registering for both hay and alfalfa hay, like grass hay, I guess you would call it. So that way, my alfalfa bales will actually register in here and take them. That's done through the animal food XML on the map. Alright,
The
well,
one in real life, can't you have it run through the barn and not feed and just push back feed?
yes. Yeah, on the skirt, well, that's what they call it. That bottom piece down there is a skirt. And actually what it does is before, you can have it set up a couple different ways. What it will do is it'll actually go out into the barn first and run along the bunk, take measurements of how much feed is actually along the bunk here as it's pushing it closer. And then it'll take those measurements back to its kitchen and compute it, saying, okay, I fed this much last time, I have this much still left out here, I need to adjust my feeding scale by X amount so I don't keep overproducing or overfeeding the cow bunk line. And it constantly continues to do that every time it goes feeding. It takes a measurement, realizes how much is left, how much is not left, and it automatically then adjusts its feeding rate to compensate for either too much or too little of feed at that given time. DJ Sealan? Thank you for the follow. Hey, my move's back. I heard it at that time. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. So yeah, that's my cousins. They have the robotic milking system by Lely. They have a Lely Astronaut 3 or 4. I think it's a 3. They were, fun fact, they're one of the first 3 farms in Michigan to have it installed in the Michigan dairy industry to have a robotic milking system. They still, 15 years later now, probably 16 or 17 years now, still run, still operational. It's paid for itself already. Just in sheer labor, not needing to do everything by hand or with a parlor system, because it does the whole thing. By cows would go to the milker by themselves, milk themselves 2-3 times a day, and yeah, cows are creatures of habit. Once you get them trained, and cows can be trained, but yeah, once they're trained, they're a creature of habit. They'll live out the rest of their days just following a routine. Ain't that right, girlies?
I was gonna say, does your cousins get the stupid phone calls from it when someone
Yes.
trips something or
Yep.
whatever?
Yep. The robot will call the farmer or the phone that they have set up, whether it's an actual issue with the robot itself, or a cow tripped something, or a certain cow number has quality of milk issue, mastitis or whatever it may be. Um, yeah, it's amazing technology.
There's a guy that was on TikTok, and I think he has a YouTube channel now, and he has a milking parlor. And that's how we started his like blew up kind of deal. Was he made a video? What did the cows do now? And he's gone in there and he's found some that have got stuck trying to go in the opposite direction, and
Yeah.
he has one cow that figured out how to open the gate.
Is that the
He
Iowa
walked
dairy
the
farmer?
robot. Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
I watch him on a regular basis.
Yeah,
He really started. He actually really started his channel mainly to provide information against those that were the activist people that were against the cow farming and all that stuff, to show them what truly goes on in a dairy farm. And yeah,
a lot of people to this day don't know.
No, they don't.
I remember, and I mean, I'm not going to talk ill of anybody. I grew up with a girl in one of my classes. We were talking about something one day, and someone mentioned farms or whatever, and she goes, "Yeah, but we don't need farmers anymore. We just go to the grocery store and it has our meat." And we actually had to explain to her that if it wasn't for farmers, we wouldn't have meat in the grocery stores, because then there'd be nobody to grow it.
Yeah.
And to produce it. And she goes, "Well, no, that's not how it works. We just go to the grocery store and it's always there."
Yeah.
She grew up in a very sheltered life and didn't realize that's where stuff came from.
Two things happen to get food to a store. One, farmer grows it. Two, a trucker hauls it. If you take any one of those two out of the equation, you have food shortage.
Yep.
Oh, I keep hitting escape.
And all the logistical nightmares that come in between it.
Oh yeah. Man, you got feed salesmen to sell the seed, the feed for the minerals and stuff for the cows. You got cow diet
scientists behind it.
They got the cow diet nutritionists that come up with the formulas with what feed you have stored, and the quality of that feed. They put it into basically a formulation to give what is best for the cow, energy wise and health wise, to feed what ration of what and how much of.
I don't think people realize just how regulated any farming is, whether it's heritable or grown, like animals.
Yeah, farming is highly regulated.
To the point it's regulated what kind of hydraulic oil you can use in your equipment.
Had it perfectly set.
Here it is.
Bumped them.
Just go stick them back in the barn. You'll be fine.
This might work. Might not. It might not be together close enough to do this. Do I need to update my mods? I have a couple of yours. Crimson, all the updates that came out this week are all save friendly. You can update them if you want. If you don't want, it's up to you totally, but they will not break anybody's save. Your saves will continue on just like nothing happened. I would highly recommend updating just because there's a lot better barns, and the everything has kind of been optimized greatly. So yeah, but by no means you have to upgrade. I mean, it's all personal choice, but I can tell you that the updates will not break your saves. Well, that might work. We'll see if it registers it. Yep, it did. Cool. That'll work. Thanks, my dude. A lot of Pete's forget about us drivers. Yes, that's right, Big Papa. Truck drivers make. Well, I could say truck drivers, trains, both move the world. Trains move a lot of world. I mean, trains, but they're limited. You can't, they're limited to the rail they run. So a train, when I look at it, as the train is your mass mover, and then you have your trucks that will haul locally from the mass mover. And the trucks move all over country too as well. No, don't get me wrong, but the train, you can put a lot of tonnage in a train and haul that across the country.
Train would be like your bulk carrier.
Yeah, the train is
the train's job is literally to bring a bunch of what it can do to one point, which then breaks it up.
Yep. Yeah, the train is your land ship, and then the trucks disperse it all throughout the country.
I mean, everybody knows we don't need pilots, so.
Crimson. I mean, there's only technically 5. Let's see. If I hit this real fast and hit the brakes, will it throw it up far enough? Nope. Okay, let's carefully open the door. Carefully shut the door. There. Bingo. But yeah, Crimson, there's only... Well, there's the maps and the jetpack that came out this week. That's all that I've actually done. That I know of, at least. I mean, I am just the voice of the outfit. I'm not the one, the only. I'm just the voice. Ringos, the bale shed that's on this map is on the 4X map. I've uploaded that a couple nights ago already to my Facebook page, so if you have a PC and you are playing the 4X map, or want to play the 4X map of Frankenmuth, that barn is in here, and it is... Get... I gotta be out of my tractor. See, I don't play this game enough. Hit this button, then that button, then this button. I don't play it enough. I've modded it too much. I don't know how all these buttons work yet. I'm still learning. So it's under silos on the 4X map, and it's right there. It'll be called Bale Barn with Storage. That will be that barn right there, and you know it's that one because it has the triggers out front. The other barn, which is the original barn, is in sheds, and that has no trigger out front. That's just a shed. That's how it will be in all the maps and in the shed pack. But they're only in this map currently. I am working through the weekend here. I'll be putting them in all the maps and updating the shed pack, and then I'll push that update out to Giants. Unfortunately, I didn't realize what... Someone's stealing straw bales for some reason. I don't know why, or I didn't realize Giants was going to implement this whole bale barn thing, or object barn. Otherwise, I would have held back my updates and waited for it to see how it was, but my updates were already uploaded into Giants a week before this bail barn thing ever came out, so at that point I was just like, well, let's just let it run through the course, see what works, what don't work, fix what it needs to be fixed, and well, everything passed, so I didn't have to fix anything. So, oh, I see you want to reload me up. You gotta tip them sideways to get them on their side first. Okay, I'll do it. But yeah, they will be in all the barns here momentarily. I plan on doing it. I got it in this one already. It's working. I just have to take the time to basically then put the um just put them into the map and get it done.
You know, I'm kind of glad that there's no damage in this game.
That never works, J-Man. I'd never been able to load them onto that door and load them in the side.
What damage would you be talking about there, JJ?
Oh, I don't know. I just watched somebody put a bale right through his thing.
Oh, I see. They're not wear and tear on the tractor. Mine's at 4% left.
Mine too.
Is your bail barn in game now? Yes, Big Papa. It's sitting right here. It is in game and working, so I just have to replicate it to all the maps and the shed pack, and then re-upload it to Giants. But yeah, it's working. I've tested it a bunch of times. I can call bales out, put bales back in. I can put pallets in here. I can put basically how the base, Giants' base game one works. It's exactly the same. It's just a different barn over top of it, and it will fill up bales all the way out to this edge, right here, right to the edge. But it only will stack too high because that's based in their scripting for it. That it only allows it to stack so high up. I can't change that. At least I don't know enough to know how to change that. So it's gonna look weird where the barn's not gonna look full, but it's better than nothing.
I think he's asking about is it been released?
Oh, yeah. If you downloaded the 4X map off the off my Facebook page, the Frankenmuth 4X, it will be in there. Yeah, as long as you have version 1.3, I think it is. I think that's what I called it, 1.3 version. You will have this barn. Because after I tested it, the crap out of the one night, I then uploaded the new version, so you had the barn. But the other maps do not have it yet. That's my project for the weekend. And then I'll push those throughout the Giants. Prairie Farm 4X still needs a lot of work. So that one's kind of on the back burner for now. I'm going to get the rest of this stuff all out and done. And then I'm going to start tackling the Prairie Farm 4X because that one needs a lot of rescaling done, and then all the updates that I've put in these other maps into it as well yet. So that one's going to be a little bit behind, but that's life. I only have so much time to do stuff. Oh yeah, Big Papa. Yeah, so you should have it then if you uploaded it or uploaded it to your server last night and downloaded it or whatever. You should be good to go with the new barn. It's an amazing setup to be able to take bales off a map but have them still. And the biggest thing is that they still kept my bale wrap. I thought for sure they would go back to default, like it's pulling the default files for them, like some bale barns with the auto bale on, stacking them. They won't pull the flag texture that I have on them for the wrap. They default back to the game one. But these ones pull from, I'm assuming, your bale files that I have set up in the maps. Because,
I'm not mistaken. If you put in 3/4 of a pallet, it'll show as a 3/4 pallet.
oh really?
Yeah.
Well, let's go. I got one of them. I just remembered I got those pallets of that seed treatment yet. Laying out here. We'll throw one of those in there and see what it does.
I was gonna say it might not work, but you can walk in your barn. Because I do believe in the vanilla ones, or the giant one, when you put anything in it, it puts it to the back.
Oh. Yes, you might not see it.
Yeah. But the giant ones you also can't walk in, where yours you can.
Yeah. I probably will have to fix that. Because giants will probably say, hey, you know, you need to have that collision wall there so you can't walk into the barn.
I think it's just to stop people from parking in it.
Like, yeah, like that.
Yeah. You know, stop Norm from filling them up on you.
Actually, probably here in an hour, I will probably switch over my stream and then I'll probably start working on getting the barns and stuff put in the maps for the last half of my stream tonight. Just because.
You don't want to come help with baling?
Oh, hey, it disappeared. Let's see, yeah, I think you're right. Put it in the back probably. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, let's go put a half one in now. See what the half one comes in at. Actually, it's almost like a third of one.
I find it weird though how it fills from
Fills from the back,
with
yeah.
everything forward.
The other thing it doesn't do is stack pallets on top of each other either, I've noticed.
No.
It keeps them all in a single layer. I took it. Nope, made it look like it's full. But let's see, what if I call it out now? Oh, it does keep it. It does keep it then. Like I have one pallet with only 58 liters on it, and I have a full pallet. So I bet you I call this one out and it still only has. Oh no, it showed it to be full. Oh, that shows it to be full too. Okay.
No, but that's a Giants thing right there. So the sheep bundles, if you store them, it'll actually show it as 4 full ones.
Oh wow.
Even if it's a
So I just like duplicated it, and essentially like, you know, basically put it in there with like.
No, you didn't. And even though it says it looks full by the model, if you look at it,
That's
it only
280.
says It's 83 out of 600.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hang
No,
on.
that's the barn.
Hang on. Let me get this out of here.
Give me that back. All I gotta do is pick it up and I'll know.
That says 280 liters.
Yeah, so it duped it.
So
I just found a hack.
but it's not a full pallet because the other one says.
The other one's 282.
Oh.
It duped it.
So what are we duping?
So, I think I'm breaking
So he
something.
put in a half full pallet, but he got out a full
No,
pallet.
no. The better question is though, was it something that was actually worth duping?
No, it was seed treatment.
Exactly.
You want me to
But-
flip that over there for you, buddy?
I can do it. Actually, I'm just gonna put it back in the barn, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, essentially, I wonder if they know about that.
I wonder if it does it with the bells too, because I just put a bell in there that was only.
Well, I bet you it puts it back to full.
Here it comes back out.
Well, who knows if that's the same one though.
I chose the one.
Oh yeah. Yep. It doesn't do it with bales. This one still has only 20% bale.
Is that
I might just throw this back in here. We don't got a half a bale in there. I don't have any other pallets of stuff to test that out with, so. Whoops. That was bad.
oh, mine are full. Mine only spawn when they're full.
So you may be able to duplicate stuff, or you may not. But seed treatment you can. I can tell you that much. You have a pallet with like 80 liters on it. It'll make it a full pallet. And I feel like Austin Powers right now. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
So Swiss.
Svetlozar. In with the tractor emote. How's it going? If it froze in the back, wouldn't that be like regular rotation? That's true, Big Papa. Fills from the back is regular rotation, so you got your oldest stuff up front. And the newest stuff is in the back. That makes sense. I mean, in the inventory perspective, you know, your E&O, your oldest is always up front, and your newest is in the back. Makes sense.
So I just pulled out seed that only had 250 liters of seed in it, a pallet. And when I came out, like I said, I had 250, but when I came out, it was full. And when I put it back in again, it was full.
Oh, so now Swiss is cheating. She's cheating in seed.
No, I'm not cheating.
Okay, you got all the weed sprayed. Okay.
And that's from the official giant one. Too. It's not just your barn that's doing it.
Yeah, the official. Well, mine is basically all I did was copied out Giants's.
So it was doing the same thing. I'm not sure how they missed that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's huge because
That's a base. That's a base.
you could really save yourself a lot of money.
Maybe you were asking something.
Yeah, that's insane.
You were asking about Field 33, about how many bales and stuff. I've done the top. So pretty much I've done from the road to the end of the house. I currently have 86 bales on the field with 2 more rows to go.
Where's my truck?
I should add that's the big 240 bales.
Let's take a drive down south here and check out
Those
their
6,000 liters.
baling operation. Because I don't really have much else to do now.
I mean, if you want, you can come start stacking.
Stacking? Don't you guys have an auto stacker?
Somebody not pointing any fingers decided we needed more fields instead of equipment.
Oh, so you don't got enough money for stacker now. Do you have a JCB or a telehandle stacker, or you got a front loader tractor?
Front loader.
Oof.
It
Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
wasn't me.
I'm playing
I
Norm.
remember.
Howdy, Bower. Or Bower.
I remember something saying. Maybe we should get it. Jake goes, yeah.
Crops are
I
looking
sneezed when it happened.
good. Yep, all the weeds are good. Good job. All the weeds are, well, there's some weeds you missed. But they might be just growing too, I don't know. I don't know how I haven't played the game long enough to know how the weed mechanic works for precision farming, if they grow throughout the whole year and you just gotta keep spraying them, or once you spray it, it's good to go.
Just rains.
I blame no
Whoa,
GPS.
whoa, whoa. Back up.
I've
I
sprayed the
noticed
field-
that.
I've sprayed the field for weeds prior to it. And never got weeds.
Oh, I never got, we actually could use pre-emerge then.
Oh, that's fine.
In 19, I always planted with herbicides, so I didn't have to mess with the weeds, because it basically acted like a pre-emerge. Uh-oh. I know there's a lot of bales over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is.
okay. I was like, what is going on? All of a sudden, I see bales moving through the field. I'm like, what?
Got quite a few bales over here.
103 currently produced.
I would love to offer help, but I have a round bale stacker, not a square bale.
I'm probably gonna take a little more out of the loan and go get the 3 bale stacker.
I mean, all you gotta do is sell one of these loads and you get a stacker. Especially this is alfalfa. One load of alfalfa bales, you're gonna have enough to
I
buy
guess
yourself a
that's true.
stacker.
Do we not have big enough $1 million loan on the $5 million we started with?
No.
Hey, your bales aren't all the same size.
They should be.
Mm,
Oh,
the bales you're outputting now don't match the bale I just drove next to. It's like 2/3 of the size.
Did you screw up, JJ?
Your outside row and the row that I'm next to are bigger than the other two that you're putting down.
for some reason, without hitting the L key, it's been switching through the bale sizes.
Yeah, because you got some that are 6,000 and some that are 8,000.
Well, I've
That
done
did
my
it,
part.
JJ.
I'm leaving now.
Okay, fireman did his job.
I don't know how it's switching.
I've done my part. I'm leaving before the war erupts. That's gonna make stacking a nightmare, just so you know. At least you didn't do the whole field like that. Estancil is Estancil. I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you for the follow and welcome.
Speak Italian for a second.
And you guys invaded this poor guy's house. Jeez.
Sally got mad at us when we pulled in, so I worked her out a deal that when you are ready to slaughter, that she gets some of it. So
Man. Snow's hauling a different kind of bale, I think. It's green, but it's an odd shaped bale.
It's a real bale.
Hey, I need to go get some fuel and other things. And
Are you like completely out of fuel yet?
what was that?
Said, are you completely out of fuel?
I've got like quarter of a tank left, so I'm using the truck to get down there quicker.
That makes sense. I agree. I live in the north. I know how long it takes to get somewhere. It's a
I
lot
mean,
easier to put it on a flatbed.
I can go 120 kilometers an hour instead of 55.
Listen, okay, I'd rather be floating it down the road or driving it down the road than having to float it, okay? It's more fun to annoy traffic that way.
Yes. When I don't actually have to tie down with chains the tractor to the flatbed.
Well,
This is much easier.
I'll bring my JCB down, because I'm not stacking with a front loader on a tractor. I like my all-wheel steered stacking, and I'll start piling them together for you.
Oh, the worst part is I'm gonna have to run back to the farm too.
To get your front end loader.
No, so I can get fuel.
Oh,
Unless somebody brings in the thunder tank. How many people are gonna get that now?
Oh, that's gonna be the way of the robot.
I see someone's putting some fighting words there in your chat, Brian.
Roll Tide.
Isn't it supposed to be go blue?
That won't work for pushing bales very much, J-Man, if that's your idea.
No?
Nope, there's not a big enough collision on that blade. I learned that when we were pushing the round bales.
Even with square bills?
Correct. It does not have a big collision on it, so they'll morph through the blade.
Well, that's cheap.
Michigan State won today? Awesome. Anybody can confirm that? That'd be awesome. I'm not a blue fan, I'm a green fan. But I don't watch
Purdue
sports.
just lost.
Oof, that's a big hit.
Yeah.
That just eliminated
Number one
about
went down
50%
to
of the
number
boards.
16.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
50% of the board's gone now.
And then another one I think that was really big was Arizona or Arizona State. Lost. Whichever one was in. They
Yeah,
lost their this.
I'm a Spartan. Not a go blue. And my main reason is because it's an agricultural college. And I like the color green.
If you guys give
Except
us
in your tractors.
contractor, I'll come over and do some loading. I'm good with the front end loader.
You know, JCB's scoot right along.
Here, you guys have contractor.
Where am I at?
Hey, Smitty, how's it going? Oh, come on. Let's pick that up.
Whoops.
That's a dead end street over there.
I just cut through the neighbor's shower.
I was about to say, says the guy that's running you right to the field. Does that have the bale spikes on it, J-Man, or does it have
Yes.
the pallet forks?
Bell spikes.
I have your front end on this too, JJ.
Okay. Did you end up going to rent a 3-stacker, or are you even gonna bother?
See how much. I'll probably end up selling a load here of our hay once we get it loaded up, and then I'll see how much that makes and see what we can do. But at the moment, no, I haven't.
I'm saying, 'cause I'm pretty sure there's also those 4 bales of lettuce sitting in the barn, and 2 more of. There's
Those
4
close
more.
to you, man.
There's 4 more sitting in the greenhouse.
Okay.
How's Smitty doing tonight? I don't know if I asked or not, but how's Smitty doing? If I did, well, I asked again.
Here's a question that somebody might know. 82 Studios truck. Did they ever get it working with a service body?
No idea.
Because I think that's the one thing that's missing in this game.
He's making a tow truck now, I think I heard.
Service trucks.
Do they have like the repair shop script and the fuel script in them?
I think there's one in my home. But I think I'm not sure.
Good tonight, trying to see what I'm farming tonight. Ever do taters? Yeah, I've done some taters, Smitty. They're not bad. My maps, of course, are, whoops. I've increased the selling price on them because basically anything that's labor intensive, I've made it more valuable to do on my maps just because, well, I'm one that likes to get rewarded nicely for lots of effort put forth in doing something. So taters get a little bit higher bumped up price at some sell points. Beets for sure are bumped up. But every map's different, of course. But yeah, I've done taters. They're not bad. If you got decent equipment, if you're using in-game equipment, they can be a bear. But if you use the, no, I don't know if you play just PC or if you're playing console only. But if you're on PC, the Spudnik pack that got converted over is a brilliant pack for doing spuds. You know, I had that pile stacked so nicely.
I could pick up those 2 up, no problem.
It just cost me 24 grand to repair my tractor. That only has 13 hours on it.
Where'd this big bale come from? I don't remember that being here.
I just pushed it in there.
Oh. I was like, where'd that thing come from?
I'm just going down here to the end and pushing them all towards you. As many as I can, anyway.
I mean, I think there's only 108 on the field right now. Oh, full brakes. Hi, Swiss. Oh, this is gonna work. I want to scare the horse.
There's like one big bale out of like 50 of them down here. How high are we gonna go on this snow?
I was just gonna go 4 high or 3. Yeah, 4 high in total.
You don't want to go as high as the bale straps will go?
I honestly have no idea how high they will go.
They'll go about 6, I believe.
4 is a good load.
But 6 is fun.
I mean, I'm not arguing.
That's the guy that has to drive 5 miles an hour.
Well, I'm not driving, I'm just loading.
Where's Norm when you need a driver?
These little ones are all fluffy. Whoa, 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 come here.
I still think these 8Rs with loader arms look weird.
Do you not use the culverts?
Yeah.
You drove right by it and used the ditch.
I wouldn't do that. Just like snow is about to knock off the entire other half of the trailer.
Holy buckets, this is getting nuts. Why is it jumping so bad?
What, the server or?
I was just jumping all over. It's probably my connection, because I don't know what JJ's done. He's stuck in the ground by the way it looks. He is going to go flying across the map.
He's out.
So there's 114 bales currently produced.
Okay, 5 is your max.
Ah, stuck fail.
Oh, thank you.
Easy dev, turn down paint and repair cost and duration. Nope, didn't raise it up high enough.
Oop.
Red should have to come in here and show us how it's done. What do you think, Ryan?
Mail stackers again.
I mean, at least then we can all get certified by the master.
Ah. My bad, Snow.
Oh, you knocked over my bale.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got the 4 bale ripper that I can just kind of pick it up. Won't be that bad.
I mean, if the guy on the baler didn't make every other bale a different size, they might not be having such an issue.
You know what? I was being nice, not saying. Like, since you brought it up.
See, let's. That's a good one. Hey, I'm doing this with a keyboard. You knew that all those eons ago. Nice, Leo. Nice.
Yeah, I remember that. I still remember the whole, I think I'm about to do something stupid. You guys stay there, watch this. And then it was like a scene out of a movie. Here comes Red in a chopper, strafing right beside us. And we're just standing there going, wait, what? And then we all made the mistake of jumping in the helicopter with him. We died shortly thereafter.
Zach McNabb, one shot fired. Aww. We'll go up to the highest ones. Bugger. Yeah, Big Papa. The top ones weren't strapped, so I'll take them off. I'll bring them down. 5 high is as much as you can go.
great big pop-ups on Bluetooth binders, man. It's all where it's at.
It's doing so good too.
Norm did it. Hashtag blame Norm. I mean, this is all his fault. Swiss was there. She can vouch that he's the one that wanted this field. You realize you're stacking them the wrong way, right?
They dry out faster this way. I got plans, man. I'm just gonna come over here and go. Alley-oop.
I thought you just knocked the whole backside off. But Norm, now we need a truck driver. We're getting pretty close to that bail count limit. Oh, wait. There's 197 bales produced. Anybody's FPS yet taking a dip?
Mine definitely is.
Sorry. I pushed that one a little hard.
The frustration in the voice.
The good thing is you got about $200,000 right here.
Hey Brian, there's nothing I need to update, right?
Nope, nothing to update.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. I'll be in and out for a few minutes, but then I'll be in for good in about 20 minutes.
Okay. The first half of this load's gonna look really good. The second half, it might not be so pleasant.
It'll work.
Hey, Koopy, how's it going?
I don't know who did this, but someone stacked two 8,000-pound bales on top of the 6,000-pound bales.
I
It's
see,
funny.
I see that weird stack over there by you. It's like,
You're welcome.
I blame Norm. It's his fault. He wasn't here to babysit.
Koopy, currently not this server. This is my PC private server, and we are pretty much full. But I do plan on having at some point here a cross-play community server. Oh my gosh, am I all over the place now? I might have to stop loading bales. But yeah,
You had a journey.
at some point I'll have a community server where it'll be everybody and anybody can come on and just one big farm, and everybody just kind of join in and help with whatever's going on at the time.
Are you able to try and push those bales to straighten them out?
Yeah, but I can't get up on top of this ramp very easily.
But you have a telescopic.
Yes, but I wanted to get up here first before I did that.
If you need, I can always lower that ramp. That should be good.
Well,
there.
that would be too easy of a... You know, that'd be too easy then. I wanted a challenge.
I mean, I can go back to rotating. I don't know how I did it before so easily, but I can go back to rotating bale sizes.
You can screw right off.
I mean, there's a whole other side of the field to do this that way too. That's the worst part. I still don't know how I managed to do that, because you can change while it's on, but I just don't know how.
The forks are supposed to eat that.
So hard to get good help. I did, Norm. What's up, Joker? Oh, I am bouncing all over.
I mean, we're about to hit the hard count for bales, I guess.
Yardy,
Or the
thank you
next
for
gen console.
yeah. Yardy, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to the Bale Bonanza. Stackathon. In here, I thought modding my barns would have been fun. this is by far more exciting.
You're welcome.
This is why you play the game, Taylor, instead of mod the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, all this stuff. I mean, it took me a whole year and a half to be able to do all this, but hey, you know what? At least I have a bunch of options of what I want to do now on whatever map. But at least I like these big bale varieties. They're a little bit easier to handle. They don't bounce so much.
So you want me to go back to the 180s?
No. Or I'm
You
taking my
won't die.
telehandler and going home.
I don't know why all of a sudden I got that TikTok in my head. Down ways to die. So 231 bales on the field.
Here, Taylor, just back up.
I only carry 2 of these at a time.
Hey J-Man, do you want a 4-stack bale spike?
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, there just happens to be one on the baler tractor.
Two more. We can ship this truck down the road.
Where's Norm when you need him?
I'm half tempted if I should follow to tip him back over when he tips over.
Hey now.
Hey Jokers, 3 really weird guys decided to buy the biggest alfalfa field on the map and fully fertilize it, herbicide it, lime it, 100% yield it.
Yeah, it is the biggest field on the map. I believe it's like over 100 acres.
I think it's 83 hectares. I'll
Alright.
double check my spin.
59.55 hectares.
Yeah, so it's like 140 something. Am I off-centered? Yeah. Let me shift that over. Try to keep your center of mass somewhat centered, even though you're top heavy.
it's
It
all over the
probably
place.
ain't gonna matter. There you go. Have fun. Call if you need a flipping back over. Probably have to get the big loader, so I got some butt weight.
I think I got this. As long as I don't go in the ditch.
It's not a bad load. Oh, we could throw one more on there. I can see a spot for one more.
I mean, we could probably throw 6 more on there.
Eb
Oh, that's
95
good.
Rex. How's it going? Alright, so now we need to pile all these other ones up in a spot. Alright, no, you're gonna get a auto loader now, right?
Should be able to afford one, yeah.
These are some massive windrows. Holy moly.
147 acres.
I just need to know where the animal dealership is.
Directly south.
Is it right next to the store?
Right next to the store. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely take them to the animal dealer because you get the best price for alfalfa at the animal dealer.
Yeah, right now they're going for $300.
Yep.
So far we have 442,000 liters on here.
That's gonna be a pretty good payout. About 200 grand.
And no, we are now buying another field.
Okay.
Thanks, Wes.
Nice Wes.
Feel better.
I
Yep,
don't know what
feel better,
happened, but
Swiss.
see later, Swiss. But I was just driving, and there was just random bales that just decided to leave the trailer. Like they're not on the road. They're not. I still got my 442,000 liters. Just they're not showing.
Just glitch.
Yeah, it probably just glitched. I remember logs used to do that too.
Yeah.
What's the quote of the day?
Don't let 3 idiots buy the biggest field on the map and planted
Plant
alfalfa.
alfalfa.
And then 100% it.
What's the worst that can happen?
That's what started this, was that exact statement.
But did you die?
Especially when 2 of which are Canadian.
Oh, dude.
I just remembered something, so I gotta come south. Because I don't think it might work. We'll have to see when you get there. When you
How to offload them?
yeah, I don't know if the trigger's up high enough to catch on them trailers.
I mean, if they're not, we might know a guy that could fix it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a pretty simple thing to do, fix.
Is McKnight not still in here?
Yeah, Yardy, I'm okay. Why would you ask that?
So the trigger is high enough for the back, but not for the front.
Not for the front. That's, yeah, okay.
Unhook the truck, pull it out.
Okay, combat offload. Shove it in reverse and then go forward really fast.
Yeah.
Well, if you get them unloaded, pick me up on your way back north.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, we're even getting a bonus for the environmental score.
Whole $83.
85. What was that? Just under $2,000 per bid?
Yeah, but $1,800. Did that thing pick up a three point? Brian?
Yeah, can it pick up a 3-point?
Yeah, are you able to attach a 3-point to that?
Depends on how big it is.
I was gonna say the bale loaded trailer.
There may be a way.
You getting the 3 stack or the 14?
We just need to put it on your trailer, right?
On the truck? Yeah, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. I might have a way to finagle it up there.
Actually, it's not a 3-point.
Just a
What
trailer hitch.
Should be a
you want the
trailer
14
hitch.
Bale,
Yeah.
you want the 14 bale loader or just a 3 bale stacker? We can afford both.
The 14 bill loader, Brian won't be able to. Well, unless he picks it up.
No, he can
He'll
tow it.
put it on
It's
the
got
trailer.
it's got a hitch to it.
It's up to you guys, I guess. Whatever's easier for you guys. The only issue is once they leave, we lose that telehandler. I don't think we can reach the top of the 14 stack.
Yeah. All right. I'll just keep it with the 3 stack then.
Did you buy it?
Yep, I did. It's in between the tether.
Oh, I see it now.
I might even just buy two. They're only 37,000 each.
Put your
And
ramp
if you
down.
buy two, what you could do is have the two tractors running up and down the field, stacking them in threes, bringing it back to Brian, who's loading it.
Put
in
your
threes.
ramps. Put your ramps down.
Go down to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can just pick them up and then bring them over instead of having J-Van push them the entire length of the field.
Oh, this thing's gonna be just too wide. We might have to side load it.
Oh, come on. I should have a sprayer on this trailer.
That's true.
Look at that. What a pro. There you go.
Did you buy another one too, or? Okay, you did.
There's another thing.
So how's Brian gonna get back?
Oh, I got
drive
ways. I got ways. I'm the master of if it fits, it ships.
I'm gonna say just drive on it straight, and then I'll just put the ramps up, and I'll just tow you. Does that work?
It probably will, but I have to do this in like 3 or 4 turns because I have very limited turning in one direction
Oh yeah.
because of
yeah.
collisions. Alright, strap me down so I stay here. Wait, if we have any cars oncoming, move over.
Yeah.
What? If it fits, it ships.
I mean, there's not gonna be any rubber on that wheel left.
Yeah. And this truck has an always on Jake brake.
I know it's. Jeez.
Are we gonna talk about it? X?
But what?
You know.
Tipping over a bunch of bales.
We all seen it.
Yeah, it's just there, and I just went a little too far, and I tried to pull them off, and they just went, oh, crap.
It was funny because Brian literally had a front row view to the whole thing. The only difference was if it wasn't for the fact that I said it was you, nobody would probably noticed until now.
They weeble wobble, but they don't fall down. What's with this little dinky bale? I thought.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
whole nother side of the map that has them still.
I hate you.
I didn't even know I did it. I don't even know how I did it.
You haven't set it as a button on your controller?
I don't know. That's been one that I've hit lately. Should know by now I don't know where all my buttons are mapped. It's 9 devices I have to try to remember keys for.
Shoot. That one little nudge was all it took.
It wasn't me. Hashtag blame Norm.
Yeah, Norm, what are you doing? Why aren't you here helping?
I'll be back.
Okay. I mean, I can grab all 4 of those right now if I wanted to.
Oh, they're stuck. They're pretty well gonna ride the whole way, I think. Just that the camera angle's
Where are
screwy.
you going?
Somehow he's got 4 bales stuck on the back of just the truck itself.
Oh, I see that. I'm just wondering where he's going.
This truck hauls butt. I'll be back in a couple seconds.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, 'cause that's like 2K a load right there. It's like 8 grand.
Oh, I'm not keeping them. I'm just gonna go put them down here. They just happen to fit there
Okay.
just perfect, so I'm just gonna haul butt and take them down here real quick.
So just go throw them in your barn. It's your payment for you and J-Man helping.
I mean, they're hanging on at 75 mile an hour without a strap. I mean, golden.
I just stuck those 4 on one side of the trailer. I go to the other side of the trailer. I knocked all 4 of those to the other sides, and
Just remember, this is all Norm's fault. All Norm's fault. The way the camera just jumped like that, Brian, I thought you hit the car.
I almost did hit the car already. One coming at me. I just moved over, just before because it was blocked behind a tree. And I just about creamed it, but I just moved over before it came. I assume this will sell to you, but if not, I'll take the payment.
asshole.
$449 bonus for that. For an environmental fee. And when Norm gets in here, our environmental score is going to plummet. Why? Because he's going to find every tree to get stuck in, so we have to cut them all down. I mean, I love you, Norm.
I fully expected those to fly off way before I got even down here, so it worked. Why do you have GPS on the truck?
Blame JJ. It's
Why
his
do
truck.
you not have GPS on everything?
It's a truck. What the-
Do you not have GPS on everything?
Yeah, he needs to know where he's going. Like, come
Are
on.
you gonna plow with the truck or something, or what? Cause
If you put a trailer hitch on it, have you met Norm?
oh, that's true. Norm will plow with a semi truck. That's right.
I've watched Norm plant with a DB120 and a cab
Yes.
over. At 65 miles an hour, he moved.
Hey there, CW. We're full on bail shenanigans tonight.
Then again, I've also seen Norm haul 8 cement mixers with a DB60 spread out on the back so it doesn't roll over.
Is somebody running one of those auto stacker things?
I think
J-Man
J-Man
is.
I am.
Okay.
$344 bales on the field, 345 bales. We knock one down. Ryan passes it around. There's still 346 bales on the field.
Yeah, I took 4 in.
Yeah, but they don't just get taken off of what we've already made.
Well, I think yeah, you're bailing more than we're selling.
Like my bale counter right now is 347. Field 90 is. And I bet you field 7 and 8 are. Since I see bros, what, 65? I mean, 36 is almost ready, but nobody owns it yet.
I don't think this is gonna work because I don't have a PTO, but why not?
Oh, the stacker. I was literally just gonna go over there and start doing
Oh,
something.
were you?
with it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Because I can't get it unhooked now.
Really?
There it goes.
Are you trying to bring them all to one place, J-Man, or are you just stacking them and dropping them?
Stacking and dropping.
See, this is where the fun is when you play Farm Sim. When you can bring your friends along to enjoy your misery. Of doing a 140-acre alfalfa field. Could you imagine if this was all round bills?
It'd be a lot easier. Cause it's a round bale stacker.
We probably wouldn't be at 369 of them either.
Thank you, Snow.
Well,
No, don't do that. There. Come on, let go of it.
I just want to point out this bale stacker really sucks with having dual wheels in them.
Yeah.
Why the
Gonna
7Rs
switch
don't have
tractors?
duals?
What was that?
You wanna switch tractors?
I can go get one of our 7Rs that we got that has
J-Man has
tire.
one.
I've got one of the 7Rs.
Yeah, we got one more.
This thing's got a collision issue. I can't do it. Joker. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
go.
I'm shooting for a $300,000 load with this one.
Stack that as high as it can.
I don't think, I'll try it. I'm gonna put one on top and then unstrap and restrap and see if it catches it. I don't think it will. Nope, okay. Hey Anathale, how's it going?
Excuse me, sir. You didn't finish windrowing.
No, we had a bail problem.
Norm, no, I can't. It doesn't strap them any higher than this. So I can only go 5 high. It's similar to, like the cotton bales. I could only go 5 high with those two. So it must be a limitation that 5 objects high is all it will strap.
Alright, boys, we must be hacking. There's 402 bales on the field.
tomorrow. Yeah, we can look at it. RSM, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And JJ, welcome to the channel as well. Thank you for your follow.
Wait, I followed? I'm so confused.
No, you did. You barely follow instructions.
Clearly, how many small bills are still on the field?
Who started off with making every single square bell in the game on the same field?
Keep it up. Keep it up. I mean, at least I finished the job that I started.
My help was needed elsewhere.
I won't lie, this is gonna be it for me anyway. I'm falling asleep in my chair. Which is a good thing.
Yeah, I think as soon as we get this this trailer load here done, we'll want to call it a night too.
Thank you for your help, Brian and J-Man.
Yep.
Welcome.
Unfortunately, I know this means when you guys do Sugar Beach, you're gonna be calling.
I don't mean I can help with that. Like I like doing those root crops.
Don't say that too loud. You're gonna get us into a 4x, full sugar beet harvest. It'll be all bro's fault. All right, I'm off to bed. Good night, guys.
See you,
Night.
man. We'll try to pick up the rest of the bales tomorrow so we don't lag the rest of you guys out. Crispy. When we set contractors, do we set contractors to individuals or to farms?
To the
Farms.
farms, yeah.
Okay.
I got a whole bunch of stacks down here on this end.
Nice. I'm stacking and loading up Brian on this end.
And all the little ones are mixed in between. So, good luck.
Fantastic. I'm gonna close that ramp.
I can put one. Yeah, go ahead and close it. I'm close enough to it that I should be able to. I should be able to get 2 rows yet. And that will be maximum trailer load. Well, maybe the next trap will catch them and lock them together.
Yeah, I need some more help. I have nothing to do with my
Uh, how much later you guys are going to be on for, but I'll keep you guys contractor until tomorrow if you want. It'll take about 5 minutes.
I'll be on for an hour or two.
Ben, do you have anything else going on in your fields there, Brian? Or
No,
your fields either?
I am all caught up, ready for the next day because I can't do any. My hay isn't ready till tomorrow, or to the next month.
Mine's not ready till.
That'll be the last 3 I need for this load. I won't be able to get another one on there, or another row
Yeah.
that fall off. Well, I could stack them on their end though, maybe. But I don't know if they'd actually strap on or not.
Yeah. All right, Chris, I gave you a contractor.
Okay.
We'll go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That one I just hope they sit there, because it doesn't strap that one.
Yep, it does.
Sweet.
Just barely, but it does.
That's a load and a half.
Sell it or.
Yeah, we're gonna sell that one,
Okay.
but the rest of them we're going to put onto our storage that we got down at our farm.
Okay. Okay. I'll go sell
Hey,
this one and then
Kennedy. What's up, Brian?
Yeah. So
I'll leave it up to chat if they want to see more of us bailing, or if you want to see. I'll go work in some modding stuff as far as those barns go. For the next hour. That's about all it'll take me to do that with all those barns. What am I trying to do here? Oh, that's right. I remember now.
yeah. How many liters is on that, Chris?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say in the bottom right. Care if I hop in real quick?
Yeah.
496,000.
Oh, it shows it for you?
Well, it's
It shows
his.
it for me, yeah.
It's his trailer though. That's probably why.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's his. Yeah. So almost 500,000 liters on that trailer. That'll equate to pretty good payday.
So you want to take them to animal dealer? I
Yeah.
guess.
Because you'll get 30% of that back in money, roughly.
Because of the environmental score?
Because of the price per bale, it's like 300
Oh, yeah.
a liter or something like that. So at 300 a liter, you basically divide it out, and it's basically 30%.
Okay.
Because it's like 300 per thousand is how the game figures it.
Yeah.
Get a new file mod set up on a farm here in a bit. Mostly been converting all the PS5 stuff to PC. Been a pain, yeah. But yeah, I'll leave it up to chat. You guys want to see more bale stacking, bale hauling? I'll keep doing this for another hour yet, and if not, we can go work on getting all the maps and shed pack and stuff updated with that object store barn. So just put in whatever you wish to watch. I'll leave it up to you for the last hour. this a different trailer? This is a different trailer style, ain't it?
Yeah, it's very similar. It's the same length. So here's the Demco. Is that it?
Got a little bit steeper incline,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, this was the Demco. The other one's the Load King.
Alright, boys, I'm off.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks for the help.
No problem.
We will give your wages to your boss.
He better be getting with me too.
You're cool with whatever? Okay. I guess if I run out of a stacker, then I guess I'll won't have much else to do.
Yeah. Good day, bros. Did you hit a car?
Nope. Car hit me.
You're not knocked over, are you?
No.
That's good. So just so you know, at the end of the dealer for that trailer, the trigger will get the main deck. It won't get the step up deck. So they just do like a combat offload.
Okay.
Sitting at 77,000. See how much we make off of this. Oh, Jesus.
They'll just go everywhere.
At least there's super strength, so we can do that.
Alright, so there's still one more bill. You already have it engaged, so you might as well just let them go those.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
What y'all make off that?
We started off with 70 or 77,000. We have 234,000. So
Jeez.
140,000 off of that. No, it was more than that. 160,000. I mean, considering we already get like $400 extra for the environmental score.
This thing needs just a little bit wider of a pickup.
We have an issue.
Incoming.
Yeah, I'd be pretty well dead nuts with this thing. Jeez, oh Pete's.
Oh, for the pickup? Oh, I know. It's.
Whoops.
I'm half tempted to sell that and go with a bigger stacker.
Guess it helps that I actually have it in stack mode instead of unload mode.
Yeah, that helps too. Once you get going with it a little bit, it's fun. Yeah, from here on out, the rest we're gonna do is we're just gonna stack all these in our barn.
Okay.
And Our barn is next to field 94. 94.
Yep. Okay. I see
Yeah,
it.
there's just on the opposite side of the farm that we have a red barn there with the auto stack pallet bale thing loader. A new one, so we just drive into there and offload it with that. I'm gonna call it a night, gentlemen. Thanks for the help. I'll make
Yep.
sure you guys get your funds once we do our sell, and then go from there.
Sounds good.
I'll be more than generous since it's a very tedious job. Have a good one.
Yep. Have a good one. Wow. That is a long sink.
That's because it's the first time I'm syncing with everybody.
Ah. Of course, we have like 500 bales on this map too now. There it goes.
Hey, nobody can say mine's the worst internet now.
The worst sync time frame.
Yeah. Not dogging on you, Dallas.
He's in. That's what matters.
Yep.
Oh no! I forgot to shut the gate again. Well, that's
Alright,
not gonna
Bravo.
load.
Since you seem proficient at loading these trucks, I will take over the motor thingamajig that you're in, and you can.
With pleasure. Here you go. You gotta argue with me on that one. You can have this thing. I wonder if this thing's got enough cojones in it to do this. Oh, come on now. Don't know if I'll be able to lift this or not.
Try it. Oh, get.
Big Dan Farms. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh, my fork all buggered out.
I'll see your frustration with this thing.
Yeah.
There's no give or play, dude.
No, it's, you gotta be dead on. That should still strap that, I think. 5 bales.
make 400 grand off this one. More than off Alpha.
Oh yeah, easily. Yeah, I don't like this trailer. It's got too steep of a ramp.
Yeah, that other one, the one that's on the pink truck is a lot.
Just a minefield of stacks out here.
I'm about to go buy them a 16 bell stacker and they can repay me whenever they get back on. If you're not exactly 100% on the bell, it does not stack in this.
No, it don't. Oh, I got one of those idiot bales in here. No dinky bale.
Oh, there it is.
The fluff bale, I call them. Oh, I am not centered on that at all. extremely hard to load the last bit.
Trying to go up at that angle and then trying to load it too.
Yeah, it's like every other one I can get a strap on. Reaper Clint, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. They're not even done baling the field yet.
You're probably gonna be quicker at picking up 3 bells than I am trying to stack them with this damn thing.
hopefully I'll be able to push them.
You're gonna have a field of hay finished tomorrow. I'm gonna probably have a field of hay ready to harvest tomorrow. So
Yeah,
I think they're gonna be on
I'm
the
loading this truck and then I'm calling it for me.
Yeah, I'll be right behind you. 'Cause
I have my own hay that I gotta mess with tomorrow too yet, so that's three or four trucks I loaded. 3 trucks, I think.
last night I was sicker than a dog yesterday.
Yeah, you sound kind of under the weather. Is Swiss in here still? She take off.
So,
I think she took off, if I remember right. She hasn't been feeling good either.
whatever my kid had, I got. It ain't fun.
Whoa, Bale, calm down. Don't like how you're glitching out on my fork there.
Yeah, normally my house stays ice cold and I don't have a problem with it. I'll be wearing shorts and t-shirt. My wife's freezing her butt off. Nah, yesterday I was the one complaining. I finally broke a fever this morning. It was oh, yesterday was not fun. That's why I didn't get on last night too. So.
I fell asleep when I came home, so I never got on.
Oh, okay.
Need 2 for the top yet. Hopefully push them back, and then it's another load of what? 1, 2, 3. I don't think they can get a strap on this back rack like the other one can. Yeah, there's no strap back here, so there's no sense putting bales on the ramp. They'll never stay.
Just double check on my stuff. Which field is your hay in?
Mine is in a 4? Yeah, 4.
Well, ours still won't be ready the next month. It'll be the month after that. It's still in the one before the dark green.
So I need stack of 3 and 1. I got my 1. So I just need a stack of 3, bros.
Alright.
This truck is full.
Dallas said you a stack of.
Oh, he's got a stack of 4. Well, then there we go. Put it on there. We'll call her good. Can you reach it? Nope. You're a little short. Just put it on the deck, Dallas, and I'll pick it up and slide it up there.
Good. Yep.
Go. No, I'm driving this back to the farm.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah, this is mine.
Let me go figure out, just so if we advance time line, I'm gonna figure out what's going on.
Corn's looking good.
I plan on being on earlier tomorrow. My daughter had other plans tonight, so
Okay.
and I was getting pretty pissed off. I was like, I have everything updated. Why am I not? It kept giving an error for the map. Why is what's happening? And I had the wrong folders.
Oh,
Wasn't in the
wrong.
STA.
I see.
Starting to get really mad. Didn't I realize?
Yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow, my plan is probably early morning. Whenever I get up, I'm gonna go through and add the object barn to all the maps and the shed pack and get that sent off to Giants for testing next week. And
Did you get that message I sent you?
no, I haven't checked the messages in a little bit.
Again, it's
Not critical right now.
no.
All right.
There's just a few mods I sent over.
Oh yeah, I got that message.
Okay.
Yep, I did get that message.
They're again, they're not critical.
Yeah.
Couple things. I know that I did go through and pull up the files as I loaded them in, and that one did have some errors, and I don't know if there's something that you could fix or if it's something that you can do or whatever. But
Oof, getting quite the pile of manure here. But I have nowhere to spread it. Gotta wait till I get some crops off. Wheat should be coming soon, then I can spread it on my wheat ground.
apparently, according to the map, we ain't till July. So
Oh. Yeah, it's about right. July in Michigan's wheat harvest time frame.
Okay. Y'all a little bit later than we are.
Yep. Your soil's a little bit warmer than ours.
Yeah.
But, alrighty, chat. I am gonna take off for the night. I've had enough bailing fun for tonight.
Thanks. You're nice.
I hope it was fun to watch. And yeah. You guys have a great weekend. Like I said, next week, I'm hoping to get all the maps updated again to include. Let me get away from the barn so the cows aren't mooing so loud. But yeah, they won't require a new save. That I know for 100% sure with adding that new barn. It's just adding a barn. But yeah, well, hopefully we'll get it through Giants. I might do the shed pack first just to get the barn okie dokied through there, and if it's okie dokied through the shed pack, then it should be okie dokie through the maps then too. So that might be the route I go. But we'll see. I'm definitely gonna be updating them all already ahead of time and be ready to send them off when it's. But anywho, you guys have a great night, a great weekend, and I'll be back again streaming on Tuesday next week. So, have a good one.